Hello people, namaste and salam alaikum. How are you all? Hi kids. Hello Michelle. Hi. Hello kids. Hi Shri Studios. Hello Mala. Hello Bharatnatyam. How are you? Hi Mantu. Hi Aditya Funny Video. So welcome back to my session people, and we were studying this amazing chapter from biology, that is the fundamental unit of life. Am I right? Am I right kids? Am I right? Yeah. Hi. Acha, your name is Priyal. Hi, Priyal. Hi. Hello, Pranavi. New to the channel. Welcome, welcome to my session, people. Welcome to my session. And hi, Vrinda. Great going, guys. Great going. Yes. So, people, let's get started. Let's get started. Hi, unknown person. Tell me your name so that I can take your name. Uh, Hi Shailaja. Hello Daksha. Hi Jayachandran. Hi Stuti. Hello Malla. Yeah. So people, let's get started. Okay. Uh-oh. Arre, 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 arre. What happened? It's going crazy. Wait. Okay. Yeah. ठीक है. Let's begin from the top. Okay. Yeah. ठीक है. Give me a moment. What's happening here? Is it fine now? Yeah, it's fine. So people, today we are going to actually start with the basic component, basic structure of a cell. Okay. So today we are going to actually focus on the structural organization of a cell. Okay. Now when I say structural organization of a cell, every cell has some basic components, whether it's a plant cell or an animal cell, it will have certain basic components. So we are going to study about those components in our session. So people, when we talk about cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus, these are the common cell structures present in both plants as well as animals, right? Present in both plant and animal cell. However, cell wall is an additional layer present in bacterial cells, plant cells, and fungal cells. Am I correct? Am I correct, people? So, if you're excited for the session, come on, hit on the like button. Do share this session with your friends. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet subscribed, and post a UO in the chats. Chalo, come on. Come on, everyone. Post a UO in the chats. Come on. Yes. Yes, people. Cool. Yes, there will be Menti. People, whenever I come live, Menti will be an inseparable part of my session. Okay? Get that one thing noted. If I am coming live, then there will be Menti for sure. Okay? So sweet of you, Rajan. So sweet of you, Rajan. Yes. So, people, let's get started. Okay. Now, people, every cell will have three basic components. Okay. It will have an outermost layer covering boundary of a cell, which is called as the cell membrane. Okay. And then right in the center of the cell, usually in the center of the cell, okay, not every time, but usually in the center of the cell, there will be lying a spherical body which is called as the nucleus. Okay. And in between the cell membrane and the nucleus, okay, like here, okay, in between the cell membrane and the nucleus, there lies a fluid, a jelly-like fluid, which is called as the cytoplasm. Am I correct? Am I correct, people? So, cell membrane, nucleus, and cytoplasm. These are the three basic components present in every cell. Okay, whether it's a plant cell or an animal cell. Okay. However, plants have an additional layer present on the outer side of the cell membrane. Can you tell me, guys, which is this layer? Which is this layer? Plants have an additional layer. That additional layer is known as what? Unknown person, post your doubts. I'll be resolving on the go. Okay? Yeah. Yashashwini, I'll be talking in brief about it. Yes, people, cell wall. Mayank, Akhilesh, Momin. Yes, that's the cell wall. So plants have an additional layer present on the outer side of the cell membrane. Okay? And this additional layer is called as the cell wall. Okay? Now, people, cell wall is not just present in plants, but it is also present in bacterial cells, and it is also present in the fungal cells. Now, in plants, cell wall is majorly composed of a complex carbohydrate which is called as cellulose. This cellulose gives it rigidity, stiffness, mechanical strength. Okay, because of the cellulose, plants are very much stiff, hard, like a dead body. They can't move. है ना? Plants are very much stiff and rigid, and that's because of this cellulose. Acha. But in plants, it is made up of cellulose. However, is anyone knowing in plants, cell wall is made up of which component? Cell wall is made up of which substance in plants? Sorry, in fungi. क्या मैं बकवास कर रही हूँ? In fungi, cell wall is made up of which substance? क्या बात है प्रणवी? That's chitin. Okay, so in plants it is cellulose, and in fungi it's chitin. Let me use another color. Okay, yeah, ठीक है. So in fungi it is made up of chitin, again which is a complex carbohydrate. And then in bacteria, in bacterial cells, the cell wall is made up of what? Cell wall is made up of what? Yes, Niranjana, very soon I'll be coming live for class 10 as well. Peptidoglycan, Liana, Pranavi, Fab. In bacterial cells, cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan. Where can I write peptidoglycan? So you have to remember these three names, okay? In plants, it is made up of cellulose. In bacterial cells, it is made up of peptidoglycan. And in fungi, it's made up of chitin. Because these kind of these kind of questions are usually asked for objectives. Understood? Clear hai? If yes, post me a big U. Chalo. Hit on the like button and post me a quick U. Come on, everyone. Yes. Okay. ठीक है. So people, now we'll first focus on cell membrane. So people, cell membrane is also known as the plasma membrane. It is the outermost covering. When it comes to animal cell, it is the outermost covering of a cell. Okay. And whenever there is a cover, the function of a cover is always to give protection. Like here is a cover to my mobile phone, though it's like too old, but still. Okay, now suppose I am drinking water or sipping coffee, and if my son comes and he pushes me, and if water or coffee gets spilled on my mobile phone, my mobile will be protected just because there's a cover. Am I right? However, if the cover was absent, my mobile phone would have got damaged, right? So to protect the cell, there is a protective layer, there is a protective covering, and this outermost protective covering is known as the cell membrane, or also known as the plasma membrane. What is its job? It protects the inner contents of the cell from the external environment. Okay, बाहर की दुनिया से अंदर के cellular contents को protect करता है. It protects the inner contents of the cell from the external environment. Okay. Now people, I told कि cell wall is very much stiff and rigid. But on the other hand, plasma membrane is really very much flexible. Have you seen that Ponds wala ad by Amitabh Bachchan? Googly woogly wooksh. So people, why we can pull our cheeks? Why we can do this googly woogly wooksh? Because just like the cell membrane of amoeba, even our cell membrane is very much flexible. Okay? ठीक है ना people? Yeah, it's flexible. It's elastic. Now, if it is elastic, what it is made up of? So people, plasma membrane is made up of two layers of lipids. So if you see here, this is the first layer of lipid. This is the second layer of lipid. Okay. So plasma membrane has two layers of lipids. How many layers? Two layers of lipids. Now, in these two layers of lipids, there are protein molecules which are embedded. Like if you see 1, 2, 3, there are protein molecules which are embedded in between. Okay. So people, plasma membrane is made up of two layers of lipids. Two means bi. So there is a bilayer of what? Okay. I hope it's been reconnected. Is it? Is it? Is it, guys? Am I audible and visible? Am I audible and visible? Yes, yes, guys. Yes. Do let me know. Yeah. ठीक है. It's good. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, ठीक है. Thank God it's fine. I don't know. Since the day cyclone has hit the city, it has badly hit my internet connection, man. ठीक है. So yeah, let's get started. Okay. So I'll repeat. कि plasma membrane is made up of two layers of lipids. Like I take one slice of bread, the another slice of bread, and in between if I poke some toothpicks, okay, so exactly the same way the bread slices will resemble or it will represent the lipid layers, and the toothpicks will represent the protein molecules. Okay, ठीक है, ठीक है. So beta, lipids means nothing but fat molecules. Okay, ठीक है. So if you see this ball like structures, these are lipids. So first layer, second layer, in between which the protein molecules are embedded. Is it clear? Clear? Yes? ठीक है. चलो, great. So let's proceed further. Now people, plasma membrane is a selectively permeable membrane. Now when I say selectively, it will select which substances to allow to enter within the cell, which substances to allow to exit out of the cell, and which will be the substances whose entry or exit both will be restricted. Okay, chalo, let's take an example. For example, like AKR sir comes to your door, okay, and he knocks the door or he rings the doorbell, and if you like open the door, will you welcome Abhishek sir or will you say no entry sir? Welcome or no entry? Chalo, tell me. OP Abhishek sir, come on, let me know. Will you welcome him or will you stop him from entering your home? Ki no, Abhishek sir not allowed. Anyone from Vedantu not allowed. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, welcome. So people, you will welcome him, है ना? But on the other hand, okay, if some, what happened? What happened? What happened? ठीक है, चलो. On the other hand, if some random guy whom you don't know, okay, he comes to your door and he says कि I am Abhishek sir's relative and he has sent me to your home, now open the door. Will you open the door that time? Will you open the door that time? Will you open the door that time? No. It means you are selecting, you are choosing whom to allow and whom to restrict, right? Chalo. In the same manner, if Abhishek sir, he entered your home, okay, now he's saying ki people, I have a session to record, now let me take your leave, I can't wait for more than 5 minutes over here. Will you easily allow him to go? You'll say no sir, you have to wait, at least you have to do chai nashta at my place and then you have to go, right? You will stop him from moving out. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes? Yes. Right. So people, it's very simple. Plasma membrane also behaves just like you. It will allow the movement of certain substances in and out of the cell. Okay. If it wants, it will allow certain substances to enter. It will also allow certain substances to move out of the cell. However, at the same time, it will restrict the movement of certain substances. And that's the reason why it is known as selectively permeable membrane. Permeable means it is permitting, yes or no. It is deciding. It is selecting and then giving permission. So it is selectively permeable membrane. Understood the concept? If yes, post OPAKR. Post OPAKR in the chats. Come on, everyone. So people, this particular question is asked for 2 marks. Give reason in your examination. Why plasma membrane is known as a selectively permeable membrane. Will you be able to answer it? Will you be able to answer it? Yes? Ha. Great. ठीक है. Now people, I told you कि substances can move in and out of the cell. Okay. Across the cell membrane or across the plasma membrane. The question is how? Substances move in and out of the cell by 2 means. 2 ways. The very first method would be bachcho. Pranavi AKR means Abhishek KR sir. Okay. Our loving physics sir. Yes. First process is diffusion. Unknown person. Mayank. Perfect. Okay. Diffusion. And the second process will be osmosis. Okay. So chalo. Let us see the process of diffusion and osmosis one by one. Now the very first thing we will be discussing is diffusion. So people, what is diffusion? Diffusion is the movement of substances. Okay, it can be solid, liquid or gaseous. Diffusion is the movement of substances from a region of high concentration to a region of low concentration. Simple. When things move, when substances move from a region of high concentration to a region of low concentration, it is known as diffusion. Okay, ठीक है. So chalo, let us again take an example. There's Abhishek sir and there is a poor little guy. Okay, and now Abhishek sir sees there's a poor little guy. I need to help him. I will give him food. I'll give him clothes. I'll sponsor his education. Abhishek sir is a very decent, good guy. So Abhishek sir will give him whatever he can. Abhishek sir will help the poor chap in whichsoever manner he can. Right? So people, Abhishek sir is having lots of money. So he'll be donating some of his money to the poor chap. Okay? So here the wealth is moved from a region of high concentration to a region of low concentration. Yes or no, Aman? Yes or no? So in the same manner, molecules, whether they are solid, liquid or gaseous, they will be moving from a region of high concentration to a region of low concentration. Okay? And that process is known as diffusion. See how things are moving from high to low concentration in this image. Rather, even if you take a glass full of water and if you put a drop of ink, it will slowly and gradually diffuse in water. And after some time, entire water will turn into colored water. Right? The colorless water will transform into colored water. Am I right, kids? Am I right? Are you understanding? So when things move from a region of high concentration to a region of low concentration, okay, it's known as diffusion. Easy? ठीक है? Yeah. Perfect. ठीक है. Then, now people, the second thing, this diffusion, it helps majorly in gaseous exchange. Okay, so diffusion would actually help in gaseous exchange. For example, we breathe in which gas? Oxygen, right? We give out which gas? Carbon dioxide. So see now people, oxygen is more in the environment and that's the reason why it's moving from a region of high concentration to a region of low concentration. Come on. Now, CO2 is more in our body. So we breathe out, exhale out CO2. So taking in oxygen or giving out CO2. Breathing mechanism. That is also facilitated by diffusion. Okay. Not only that, when we breathe in oxygen, it reaches our lungs. From our lungs, this oxygen is picked up by our red blood cells. Okay, and then this oxygen is delivered to each and every cell of the body. Okay, so this transportation of oxygen, this exchange of oxygen, okay, it also takes place with the help of diffusion. Are you understanding it, people? Are you understanding it? Are you understanding it? Come on, guys. Post me a quick you. Hi, Rudranshi. Yes, people. So, guys, if you're loving it, if you're understanding it, hit on the like button, do share and subscribe. Okay? And chalo, let's proceed. Okay? Yes. Haan. So now, bachcho, let's talk about the next process, that's osmosis. People, osmo means water, okay, and osis means a process. So osmosis is a process wherein water molecules move, the solvent molecules move from a region of high concentration to a region of low concentration through a semi-permeable membrane, through a selectively permeable membrane. Okay, ठीक है ना? ठीक है, when things move from a region of high concentration to a region of low concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. So such a process is known as osmosis. So in osmosis, water will move from a region of high concentration to a region of low concentration. Perfect, Malla. Okay? Yeah. So guys, when water enters inside a cell, when water enters inside a cell, the cell will swell. And this process is known as endosmosis. So endo means inside. So when water enters inside a cell, it's known as endoosmosis. And when water leaves the cell will absolutely shrink, and this is known as exosmosis. So exo means exit. So when water enters inside the cell, it's endosmosis. When water leaves the cell, it's known as exosmosis. So where can you observe this endosmosis and exosmosis? So people, in stomata. Okay. So guys, on the surface of the leaf, there are tiny minute openings which are called as stomata. Hai na? Now, the opening which is called as the stoma is surrounded by two kidney-shaped cells called as the guard cells. So see over here, the guard cells swell and open up, and they shrink and close. Okay, so when they swell, they open. When they shrink, they close. Okay, it is very beautifully shown over here. Can you see? Guard cells swell, open. Guard cells shrink, stomata closes. Easy? 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 Yeah. ठीक है. Perfect. Okay, cool. So let's proceed further. Okay. Now people, this movement of water, whether it is inside the cell or outside the cell, it depends upon the tonicity of a solution. Now what is tonicity? Tonicity is the difference in concentration of solute between the solution and a cell. Ma'am, खिचड़ी हो गया. Okay, चलो, let's relax. Okay. Now people, every solution will have two things. One, it will have solute, like example sugar, and it will have solvent like water. Okay, so when we are talking about osmosis, we will consider water. Okay, ठीक है? So people, so based on the tonicity, there are three types of solution: isotonic, hypotonic and hypertonic. ठीक है? So people, iso means same. Okay? ठीक है. So people, let us talk about the water concentration. ठीक है. And let us see this water concentration in cell, water concentration in cell and in solution. So people, as I told you, it will be absolutely the same. Ki the amount of water that is present in the cell, it is exactly the same in the solution also. It is exactly the same. The concentration of water in both the cell and solution, it is absolutely the same. When things are absolutely the same, will there be any exchange taking place? For example, I am having this red color ka pen. You are also having the same red color ka pen. So will we exchange these pens? Will we exchange these pens, guys? Will we exchange these pens? Are we going to exchange our pen? No, right? So people, over here, when in both the places, in the solution as well as in the cell, when there is absolutely same concentration of water, so the amount of water entering inside the cell will be equal to the amount of water leaving the cell. Like whether I write with your pen or you write with my pen, whether we exchange it or not, it will not make any difference. Okay. So it means there will be no net movement of water. Okay. ठीक है. So that's the reason why the cell will remain as it is. Okay. The cell remains the same. ठीक है. So in isotonic, the cell remains the same. Easy. Easy guys. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Easy. Chalo. Post me a you. Come on. Post me a you. Post me a you. Come on, everyone, everyone. Everyone. Yeah. ठीक है. चलो. Now people, let's talk about hypotonic solution. So here what is hypo? The solute is hypo. Solute means what? Salt, sugar. So that is hypo. Hypo means what? Here the solute is low. Means the solvent, that is water. Water will be high. So chalo, let's write it again. Okay. So water concentration again in the cell and in the solution. So if we talk about solution, in solution, solute is high. Therefore, solvent will be low. Right? Solvent will be, अरे मैं क्या लिख रही हूँ? I need an eraser. Is there an eraser? Yes, there is an eraser. ठीक है. Yeah. So people, I'll write again. Where is the pen? Where is the pen? ठीक है. Yeah. So people, if the solute concentration is low, okay, if the solute concentration is low, the solvent will be high. The water will be high. Okay. And then in the cell, it's surely gonna be low. Okay. So water, see, water is high in the solution, but it is low in the cell. So water has to move. Water has to move from a region of high concentration to low concentration. So from where to where it's gonna move? From where to where it's gonna move? From solution to cell or cell to solution? Karthik Creative Hub, this kind of answer related to amoeba will discuss when we will talk about amoeba. Okay? Okay? So this time the water will move from the solution to cell. And if it is moving from solution to the cell is gonna swell up. Understood? So hypo, बच्चों remember hypo is equal to hippo. Okay, and hippo कैसा है? मोटा है, तो cell is gonna swell. ठीक है? Will you remember? Will you remember? Rajesh, बेटा post your doubts. Okay? ठीक है. Perfect. Now, the third condition, hyper. Hyper means high. What is high over here? The solute concentration is high. So, the water concentration definitely in the solution is gonna be low. So, here, if in the solution it's low, definitely in comparison to the cell will be having high concentration of water. So the water is high in the cell and low in the solution. So in this case, water will move from cell to solution or solution to cell. Tell me, from cell to solution or solution to cell? Come on everyone people. Cell to solution or solution to cell? Good afternoon beta. It will move from cell to solution and as a hypotonic solution. Whereas if you soak the grapes in salt water, they will shrink. So people, salt or sugar solution acts as a hypertonic solution. Okay, plain water, hypotonic. Again there's a lag. People don't tell me that again there's a lag. Is it fine? Is it fine? Is it fine? No. Now it's fine. Your blood. Fine. Okay. ठीक है. Yo guys, yo. हाँ. मतलब when the connection is lost, now I get heart attack in my kidneys. Yeah. Not fine. So sweet of you, Kashish. हाँ. ठीक है. Sure. No ma'am, it's blur. It's still lagging in between. Okay. ठीक है. What do I do, man? Let me just wait. Let me check my connection. Okay. My OBS is behaving. My OBS is not loyal with me. Okay, the internet is fine. Pretty stable over here. ठीक है. चलो काम चला लेंगे. Okay. हाँ. ठीक है. Cool. Chal. Ha. So, when we talk about plant cells, bacha, plant cell, when it is placed in isotonic solution, it will remain as it is. And when plant cell remains as it is, we say the plant cell remains flaccid as it is. Okay, soft, flaccid. Okay, ठीक है. Then, point number 2. When a plant cell is placed in hypotonic solution, it will definitely swell. It will become stiff because there is too much of water inside. So we say the plant cell becomes turgid. Okay, it becomes swollen little bit and it becomes turgid, stiff. Okay, it won't swell and it won't burst like animal cell. Like animal cell is like a balloon. If you add little bit water, it will swell. If you add too much of water, it will burst. Animal cell is like that. RBCs burst. Okay, like if you see over here, see, it will shrink in hypertonic solution and it will first swell, and if further it is placed, it will burst. Okay, however, the same thing will not happen with the help of, the same thing will not take place in a plant cell. Why it will not take place in a plant cell? Because plant cells have a cell wall. Cell wall prevents the plant cell from bursting. Okay, that's one thing. Yeah. Then the second stuff, when a plant cell is placed in hypertonic solution, that time the plant cell will not shrink, but the cytoplasmic contents of a plant cell, they will shrink. Like its plasma membrane will detach itself from the cell wall and it will start moving towards the nucleus. Okay, so see, can you see how beautifully the plasma membrane has detached itself from the cell wall and all the cytoplasmic contents have got shrunken and they are moving towards the nucleus. So such a condition is called as plasmolysis. Understood, guys? If you're understanding, hit on thumbs up, post me a big yo, subscribe to our channel, do share it with your friends. Okay, ठीक है. Yeah, yes, we will be having mentee, guys. We will be having mentee. Okay, yeah. In isotonic, it remains flaccid. In hypertonic, it In hypertonic, it gets plasmolized, and in hypotonic, it becomes turgid. Okay? Okay, Lohani, Mayank? Yeah, hi, Madhu. Okay? Yes, there will be a doubt session. And then people, the center of the cell, the control center of a cell ki amma, that's the nucleus. Now, if you take an unstained cell and observe it under a microscope, you won't get to see anything. However, if you actually stain the cell and observe it under a microscope, you will be able to see a big nucleus, conspicuous nucleus, large and easily visible nucleus. Okay. Now, people, nucleus contains the genetic material. That's none other than DNA in the eukaryotic cell. In all the advanced cells, nucleus is there, and inside the nucleus, there's the DNA. Okay. Now, people, here, this nucleus is a VVIP cell organelle. It has two protective layers, two covers surrounding it, which are referred as nuclear membranes. So there's outer nuclear membrane and there's inner nuclear membrane. Okay. But this nucleus, it has to transport some substances out of the nucleus into the cytoplasm. It has to get some substances from the cytoplasm into the nucleus. For this sake of transportation, there are numerous openings present on the nuclear membrane. These numerous openings are called as nuclear pores. So nuclear pores help in facilitating transport in and out of the nucleus. Okay? Okay? Perfect. Now, just like the cell, a cell has a fluid which is called a cytoplasm. In a similar manner, within the nucleus, there's a fluid which is called as nucleoplasm. Okay. Now, within this nucleoplasm, there is a darkly stained spherical body which is called as nucleolus. Singular nucleolus, plural nucleoli. See, I repeat. Nucleus is a spherical body usually lying at the center of the cell. It has two-layered membrane called as the nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane has several openings called as nuclear pores, which facilitate the movement of substances in and out of the cell. Within the nucleus, there's a fluid called as the nucleoplasm, and within the nucleoplasm, there's a darkly stained body called as nucleolus. Okay? ठीक है बच्चों? समझा? Understood? If yes, post me a big U. Chalo, come on. Come on, post me a big U. Come on. Yes, people. Fab. Okay. So people, if I take this nucleus and if I observe it underneath an electron microscope, inside the nucleus, okay, I will be able to see some thread-like structures. Okay. Okay. Like suppose if this is a cell, inside the cell there's a nucleus. Inside the nucleus, I will be able to see some darkly stained thread-like structures. Okay, these thread-like structures are called as chromatin fibers. Okay. However, if the cell is in its dividing phase, okay, I won't be able to see this chromatin fibers. Rather, I'll be able to see some X-like structure, okay, X-like structure which is called as a chromosome. Now you know basically, but this chromatin fibers are like threads, patang ka manja. And now when the cell has to divide, it has to distribute this chromatin fibers equally into two daughter cells. For that sake, these chromatin fibers have to be coiled, they must be coiled and they should be transformed into a bundle. So these chromatin fibers, they coil and supercoil, and they form a rod-like structure. This rod-like structure is nothing but chromosome. This rod-like structure immediately duplicates to form another rod-like structure. And this structure, which looks like the alphabet X, is called as a chromosome. Okay? Okay? So within the nucleus, there's chromatin fiber. Chromatin fibers coil, means they condense to form a chromosome. Okay. Now people, if I pull in one end of the chromosome, I should be getting one thread. But no, in reality, we obtain two threads which are coiled around each other. Coiled around each other. What is the structure, guys? What is the structure? What is the structure? What is the structure? What is the structure? Come on, tell me what is the structure? DNA. क्या बात है? Fabulous. So people, inside the cell, there's nucleus. Inside the nucleus, there's chromatin fibers. Chromatin fibers condense at the time of cell division to form chromosome. And chromosome is made up of DNA. Easy? Easy? Easy beta, easy? Easy? हाँ, ठीक है. हाँ, perfect, fab. Now people, this DNA has several segments. It has several segments like segment 1, segment 2, segment 3, segment 4, segment 5, so many segments. Suppose segment 1 is controlling our skin color. Segment 2 is controlling our height. Segment 3 is controlling our eye color. Segment 4 and 5 are nikamma. They don't do anything. Okay. So some segments of the DNA are functional, whereas some segments are non-functional. Some segments are functional, whereas some are non-functional. So here people, only and only the functional segments of the DNA, only the functional segments of the DNA are called as genes. Okay. So here is gene number 1, gene number 2, gene number 3. So many gene collectively form the DNA. So many gene collectively form the DNA. So people, are you understanding? If yes, show me a U in the chats. Hit on the like button. Do share with your friends. Subscribe to our channel. Okay guys. Hi Sayankit beta, after a long time. Yeah. ठीक है. Great. So people, genes control our characters. Okay. And these genes are passed from parents to the offsprings. And that's the reason why we resemble like our parents. है ना? My mama is having a dimpled chin and so am I. My mama is tiny timid and so am I. So there must be certain characteristics which are similar to your parents. Which are they, guys? Which are they? Which are they? You also must be having certain characters similar to your parents, right? Shilpa Sharma, you don't have any characters similar to your parents? Na? होगा ना? There must be. कुछ तो होगा, है ना? So yeah, ठीक है. Now, moving to the last and the final part, that's the cytoplasm. बच्चों, cyto means cell and plasm means fluid. So within the cell, there's a fluid called as the cytoplasm. Okay? So it is a jelly-like fluid that lies between the cell membrane and the nucleus. You know what? It consists of 80% water. इतना ज़्यादा तो इसमें पानी होता है. Okay? Yeah. And my dear kids, various cell organelles like mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, ribosome, lysosomes, all of them, they are suspended within the cytoplasm. Like cytoplasm is like a swimming pool and there are many people swimming inside the swimming pool. In the same manner, cytoplasm is the fluid like a swimming pool, and just like people, there are cell organelles which are suspended in it. Okay, suspended within it. Now people, cytoplasm is nothing but the fluid of the cell, okay, in which the cell organelles are suspended. Okay, that's cytoplasm. However, if you remove all the cell organelles from the cytoplasm, if all the cell organelles are removed, it simply remains a solution, which is called as cytosol. ठीक है? Cytoplasm minus cell organelles is called as cytosol. Yes, Lohani, Sakshi, the PDF of the session will be available. Okay? ठीक है? And remember one more important thing. Nucleus is never a part of cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is the fluid that is suspended between the nucleus and the cell membrane. Okay? And then if nucleus is also included in cytoplasm, okay, it adds life to the cell. Nucleus adds life to the cell. If you remove nucleus, the cell dies, right? So people, nucleus is the control center of the cell. If nucleus is added into the cytoplasm, it becomes a solution which has life within it, and such a solution is known as protoplasm. Okay, ठीक है? So who coined the term protoplasm? Can anyone tell me in the chats? Who coined the term protoplasm? Abdul, Abel. Who coined the term protoplasm? Who coined the term protoplasm? Purkinje. Perfect. In the previous session, I told कि it's the scientist Sir Jan Evangelista Purkinje who coined the term protoplasm. Right? ठीक है. Fabulous, fabulous बच्चों. So guys, Vedantu has gotten so many different varieties of courses. There's Pro Light, there's Pro Classic, there's Pro Plus. If you want to avail any of those courses, okay, you can click on the link that has been pinned in the description box, okay, and you can purchase a subscription. The subscriptions are available already at 10% discounted rate. However, I have a super lightning deal for you. If you apply my coupon code, that is MAKPL. I repeat, MAKPL. MA, Mariya, K for Khan, Pro. There are Pro Light subscriptions, Pro Classic, Pro Plus, so Pro. So MAKPRO, Mac Pro. That's my code. If you apply that code, you get an additional discount of 10%. So total guys, 20% ka bumper discount hai. Go and grab the deal now. Okay? And people, now, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? It's the time to play. 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 Menti. Kya baat hai guys? It's time to play Menti. So guys, go to the Menti site, menti.com. Put in the code 14992295. Okay, and join in for the Menti. Come on everyone, join in for the Menti. Come on everyone, come on, yes, everyone, people, I'm waiting. Join in fast, yes. So at the end of every live session, I bring in some amazing Menti questions, amazing Menti quizzes. So are you guys ready? Yes. Kya baat hai Pranavi? You're super intelligent girl. DP sisters, yes, I'll surely respond. Okay? Yeah. Actually, I went through it, but somehow, okay, it slipped out of my mind to reply back. I'll respond. Okay? Yeah. ठीक है. Cool. Chalo. So here we go with the first question now. Okay, answer it fast guys. So people, dash forms the outermost covering of the cell in a plant body. Which is that? Cell membrane, cell wall, nuclear membrane, nuclear pore. Come on people, come on. Cell membrane, cell wall, nuclear membrane, nuclear pore. Outermost covering in a plant cell. Plant cell mein there's a rigid outermost covering. Which is that? Everyone is commenting B. Is it B? Come on, tell me. Is it B? Time up guys, time up. Okay, yes, 34 of you answered it B. And yes, my dear kids, it's B. Okay, yes. So chalo, let's have a look at the leaderboard. Okay, let's have a look at the leaderboard. Come on. Oh, I can see Liana, Manasa, Abel, Tanish, Purni, Riyansh, Michelle, Love Sight, Sahi, Nirmay Shete. Hi, Fi beta. And you all are very close. I must say you all are very close. Okay, chalo. Now let's move on to the next quiz. Okay, Pranavi, join fast, beta, join fast. It's 14992295. Okay, ठीक है, chalo. So let's move on to the next quiz. Let me drink water. Let Pranavi join in. Okay. Cool. So the second question flashes on your screens now. ठीक है? Pranavi beta, refresh. Dash is a selectively permeable membrane. Look at your phone. Come on. Cell membrane, cell wall, lignin, cellulose. Selectively permeable membrane. Gauri, Pranavi, Michelle, DP sisters, Sakshi, A. Sure, A. Come on, guys. Sakshi, Aditya, Karthik Creative Hub, Ananya. Is it A? Yes, people, it's A. Cell membrane, also known as the plasma membrane, is a selectively permeable membrane. So let's have a look at the leaderboard. Okay? Yep. So Liana, Abel, Riyansh, Manasa, Michelle, Priyanshi, Tanish, Saili, Vrinda, Anshika gave the correct answers. And that's really fab. Chalo, let's move on to the next question now. Okay, Akhilesh, Mantu, third question flashing on your screens now. And answer fast, people. Substances like CO2, NO2 can move across the cell membrane by a process called diffusion, active transport, forced pressure, active pressure. Now kids, I have taught you only one concept over here. Hai na? Oasis? What is this Oasis, DP sisters? Oasis? This is for ICSE also, ma'am. Yes, beta, there are some topics which overlap or which are common to all the boards like CBSE, State Board, Maharashtra, ICSE. Yes, and that's diffusion. Fabulous, kids. When there is gaseous exchange, it's facilitated by diffusion, right? Chalo, let us see the leaderboard now. And now, people, today also I'll be like observing it who becomes my official Chintu candy for the day. As of now, I can see Liana is like constant on the top. So let's see kaun banega mera official Chintu candy. Okay. And from the previous session, I did not show you the names today, na? I didn't. In the next session, I'll add up. Okay? So come on. Let's move on to the next one. Here, Liana, Abel, Riyansh, Michelle, Priyanshi, Tanish, Vrinda, Lakshita, Anshika, Manasa are on the leaderboard. Fab kids. And the next question flashes on your screens now. Okay? Answer fast to get more points. The movement of dash through a selectively permeable membrane is called as osmosis. Now, DP sisters, osmosis is the movement of what? Sodium ion, hydrogen ions, nucleotides, water molecules. Come on. Come on. Gauri, Chandrasekharan, Michelle, Sakshi, Rashmeet. Hi, Rashmeet, beta. Long time no see. Hi, Sakshi. Hello, Ananya. Yes, people, 46 of you answered it water. And yes, it's the movement of water molecules from a region of high water concentration to a region of low water concentration through a selectively permeable membrane. Fab. Okay? Yep, sure. So let's see the leaderboard now. What do you predict? Who will be on the top? Who will be on the top? Ma'am came live for class 10. Acha, come live for class 10. Sure. Request noted. So Abel, Michelle, Liana, Tanish, Vrinda, Riyansh, Manasa, Priyanshi, Nishchita, Purni. Congratulations. And Abel Joseph is the fan of AKR. Who is not the fan of AKR? Now tell me. Tell me, who is not the fan of AKR? And everyone adores him. Chalo. So let's move on to the next one. Okay? हाँ. ठीक है. Fifth question flashes on your screens now. Cell wall is mainly made up of what? Cell wall is mainly made up of what? Lignin, pectin, pentose, cellulose. Come on. Lignin, pectin, pentose, cellulose. It should be in plant cells, है ना? Mention करना चाहिए. So people, yes, in plants it's cellulose, in fungi it's chitin, in bacteria it's peptidoglycan. And my 46 amazing marvelous kids have answered it right. Fabulous, mere bachcho. Fabulous, yes. And let's see. Okay. Michelle, Abel. Now, Michelle, is it like you have to create a winning streak? Michelle, Abel, Ryansh, Liana, Tanesh, Nishita, Purni, Priyanshi, Sakshi, Gauri Nandana from Kerala. Hi, Gauri Nandana, and hi, Sakshi Lohani, new to my class. Welcome, beta, welcome. And people, let's proceed to the next question. And let me tell you all, Michelle has been winning this mentee sessions from the past two of my sessions, like since the chapter has started. And hi, Bhavna. How will I ignore such a sweet little girl? Hi, bache. So let's move on to the sixth question, and it flashes on your screens now. Okay. Yes. So the nuclear membrane is dash layered. Single, double, multiple. What is single, double, triple, quadruple? क्या है? क्या है? चलो, tell me. Single, double, triple, quadruple. Everyone is saying like B, 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 B. Let's see, bacho, whether it's B or not. Whether it's B or not. And everyone has voted. Let's see. Okay. People remember nucleus, mitochondria, chloroplast. These are the three VIPs. Like industry has three Khans: Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, Amir Khan. Likewise, there are three VIP cell organelles: nucleus, chloroplast, and mitochondria. Okay, these are double layered cell organelles. Will you remember this? Will you remember this? Ki Khan ma'am gave the examples of Khan to make you understand which cell organelle is a single membrane and double membrane. Okay, chalo, post me you, hit on the like button, share it with your friends, and here we move ahead to see the leaderboard. Okay, ठीक है. Chalo, meanwhile, can you answer me? I adore which Khan? I am a fan of which Khan? Who is my favorite actor? Who is my favorite actor? बता सकते हो? Not related to Menti, but still. Who is my favorite actor? Michelle, Ryansh, Liana, Tanesh, Nishchita, Priyanshi, Purni, Sakshi, Abel, Sakshi, Satralkar gave the correct answer. Satralkar होना चाहिए. And congratulations, congratulations. Many of you are saying Salman, SRK, and Rashmeet is saying SRK, and that's the reason why it's MRK. Yes, 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 Rashmeet. I am MRK, Mariya Khan. I am a super duper big fan of Shah Rukh Khan, and I hope somewhere ki Shah Rukh Khan would actually see my session and he will be like, oh, she is such a sweet, amazing girl. ठीक है, but I actually adore him. Okay, he's my favorite star. ठीक है, चलो. None of the business, none of it is related to the session, but still, hashtag I am SRK fan. And now, question number 7, last question. Who becomes the Chintu Candy for the day? Who becomes my official Chintu Candy for the day? And here we go, guys. The question flashes on your screens now. ठीक है? Yep. The term used for fluid filled inside the plasma membrane is which one? Cytoplasm, nucleoplasm, protoplasm? None of the above. None of the above. Come on. Come on. Fluid filled inside the plasma membrane. That is, it lies between the cell membrane and the nucleus. Which is that fluid? A. D. None of the above. D. मतलब कहाँ से भाई? From which planet? Tell me. Tell me. Okay. Actually, you were just kidding. Okay, 47 of you answered it cytoplasm, and yeah, my dear kids, that's A, cytoplasm. And hi, Nikhil Kumar. And my dear kids, let us see. Hold on your breath and let's see. Okay. I guess either it will be Michelle or Ryansh. Who it is? Michelle? मतलब बस करो भाई मिशेल, अब रुलाओगे? मतलब congratulations, fabulous girl, stupendous, marvelous, like what do I say? Heartiest congratulations, beta. People, 3 cheers for Michelle. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. Because from past 3 sessions, she is topping the leaderboard. Okay. And guys, did you love the session? Did you love the session? Tell me people, did you love the session? Did you love? So people, if you really like the session, do hit the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel, hit on the bell icon so that you are notified about our upcoming sessions. And you can reach out to me either by commenting your concerns, requests, answers in the chat box, and alternatively, you can reach out to me by writing a mail and shooting it on mariya.khan@vedantu.com. Okay, so thank you so much, kids. That's it for the day from my side. And no homework today. Have a chill pill. Why no homework? Because from the previous session, I did not actually announce the Chintu candies. है ना? So in the next session, I'll announce Chintu candies, and in the next session, I'll be giving you homework as well. Okay. So that's it for the day, guys. मिलते हैं अगले session में. Till then, Allah Hafiz, मिलो वापिस, and keep watching Vedantu. Bye bye. Love you all. God bless you. Bye bye. Yeah.